Welcome to DA Driven,
our new podcast from Depreciating Assets, where we talk about the culture behind cars, bikes, and trucks, your story, your perspective, and your relationship with all things motorsports.
We always say the cars brought us together, the people keep us together. This is our opportunity to share those stories with you and for you to share your stories with us. Follow, like, subscribe, do all the things. Appreciate you.
Well, hello. Thank you for joining us on this episode of DA Driven. My name is Gil.
Gabriel, Depreciating Assets. We have actually the last one we forgot to say what the name was. We just dove right in. No, we didn't say DA Driven.
Oh, we didn't say DA Driven. Oh,
so
that's
we're
because
learning
you
this.
led.
We talked about who was leading earlier, and we had a plan, but we also didn't. We didn't touch. We didn't touch on who was going to say DA Driven. But anyway,
right.
Gabriel with Depreciating Assets. We have the one, the only,
the only for sure.
recovering Mustang owner. That's why I wanted to introduce Eric Hansen.
Yes. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
The joke is everyone knows Eric, and Eric knows everyone, and that's kind of true. Eric's a big deal. So we're honored and blessed to have the recovering former Mustang owner on today. And with that, let's dive in.
Good thing I didn't kill anybody with that thing.
And one of the best, most down-to-earth people that you'll ever meet. So I'm hoping that this interview reflects that.
Oh,
thank you. I appreciate that.
And I already can tell we're going to go way over time, but it is what it is. It may be a two-part deal, and that's fine. So diving right in, we like to start with something lighthearted, so to speak. So a moment that made you feel truly alive.
Ooh, that's a good one.
It is a good one.
God, so many moments. Well, I'll tell you, about my near-death experience. Yep. Having, this time 6 years ago, I was on life support. And it's a big deal. That changed everything. I was always a good person. Now, totally different. Like, life is so precious to me. Animals, nature, relationships, good friends are like family to me. It's a big deal, and I don't take it for granted, especially you two.
And it reflects, and when you talk to, when talking to you, being around you, there's just this energy about you that is incredibly genuine.
Life's precious.
Incredibly
That's exactly
genuine.
what I was going to say too. Is extremely genuine.
We're only here for a short period of time. And we better make good use of it and be good people. I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So yes, to expound on that a little bit, having been born again, it's huge, and I think about it every day. Yeah. I wrote my book. I just read the whole draft last night, and my wife.
You're done.
Yeah. Well, Jill's going through it right now as we speak. She's home right now. And there's a few things that need to be tweaked a little bit. This is my only opportunity, and that's it.
Is there
and
a
it
title?
goes to publish. I would like to have Seconds from Eternal Silence.
Okay.
Because I was literally seconds away from my heart stopped twice, and I was on the table. But yeah, so hopefully that's going to be the title. So,
amazing.
Yeah.
The next question is usually tell us something that you enjoy outside of the car community, outside of cars. Sounds like writing, but is there something else?
I have a lot of hobbies. I think both of you know that I'm a beekeeper. I'm a licensed falconer.
Falconer?
You know what
falconer?
falconer?
That was a
thing. I learned that earlier this month. I'm like, what? Wait, what? It's its own thing.
Do you have to have a falcon to be a licensed falconer? Do you have a falcon?
No, I don't right now. No, but
he's a falconless falconer.
Yeah, falconless falconer.
That sounds horrible.
You have to take a comprehensive test. You have to find a sponsor for 2 years. You're an apprentice, where they're responsible for you. You have to trap your first bird, train it.
Oh, so you have to find one.
Red-tailed hawk, a juvenile, and then train it within it takes about 2 weeks. Then hunt with it.
How many of them are there in this state?
Oh, gee. How many falconers? 35, roughly.
Do you know how many there are in the country?
About 4,000.
How does
the country?
Hold on. 4,000.
It's
the oldest sport in the world. It's 4,300 years old. Sport of kings, where kings
I've heard different. I'm just kidding.
There's a different sport that's slightly older than that. It may be how we all got there.
Right.
I think they're picking up what we're putting down.
I couldn't help it.
So anyway, Yeah, I'm a falconer,
That is
beekeeper. I fly remote controlled jets, helicopters. These jets, go over 100 miles an hour. I'm actively, as a result of Jeff Salisbury taking me up in the plane.
Jeff, thank you, Jeff.
Yeah.
Thank you,
I am now actively. I just did my FAA physical last week. They need a few more things. Hopefully, if I pass that, we'll move on to training for my student license.
Sounds
cool.
it.
Yeah.
So you have some
I
hobbies.
have quite a few, and then some.
Sorry, we're going to talk more about the falconer thing because that one is mind blowing to me. But we have to move on. We have to move on.
Of course.
So with that said, tell us a little bit about your background. What shaped you? I mean, you touched on the near-death experience. What else shaped you? I mean, I know that in itself has shaped you as to who you are today.
Yeah.
But
Always been an entrepreneur ever since I was probably 14 or 15 years old. I remember telling my parents that I was going to be rich one day. And my dad's like, whatever. Not that he laughed at me, but, back home in Indiana, Northwest Indiana, you punched a time clock. Mm-hmm. You didn't start a business. Most people didn't. Mm-hmm. My dad worked in the steel mills, and he provided for us. But, it's not what I wanted. I didn't want to go to work, come home filthy, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I wanted more out of life, real estate, business, whatever. So I started my first company when I was 17, right out of high school, in 1989. And that was just a small little thing where I built decks and did roofs and stuff. Kind of morphed into some more things, and then which brought me out to Omaha in 2001 as a result of hailstorm. And I met my wife, and here I am. So
amazing.
So being an entrepreneur,
that definitely shaped you.
Definitely. Yeah.
So jumping into the car piece a bit, we definitely want to talk about your current cars. You've had some really, really cool cars, but what's your first meaningful car story or memory?
Could be car, could be bike.
Yeah.
Like
well, it all started, probably back in high school when I had a '73 Camaro with a 400 small block. That was a lot of fun. People looked up to me. I didn't really think it was that big of a deal then, but looking back, it was a big deal for somebody my age to have a car like that. By the time I was 30, Christmas Day, or I was about 31, Christmas Day of 2002, I had bought my first Ferrari, F355 Spider, '96, and I just got out of a long engagement, and I was going through a midlife crisis and this and that.
So why not get a Ferrari?
Yeah, headed down to Florida with the trailer, hung out with my mom and dad. The day after Christmas, they flew me to Fort Lauderdale, or dropped me off at the airport. I flew there, drove it home through the Everglades National Park and up to Tampa. It was a freaking blast.
That sounds amazing.
So,
yes.
that was probably my first. I'd say the F355 Spider was probably the biggest deal back.
Okay. And you touched
back in
on
the
your
day.
first car.
Yeah, I've owned a lot since then.
Yeah. When did it become more than a hobby?
Probably not until I got the Lamborghini,
Okay.
where it was a hobby. Now I think of it as a lifestyle.
Sure.
And the reason I say that is, like we talked about when I first walked in, you guys are like family to me. And had it not been for, the Shelby originally, but I really think that it was a Lamborghini that brought me with all these great people from all different walks of life.
Yeah.
And we all feed off each other and help each other, and it's freaking awesome, man.
Isn't it?
There's nothing like it.
Yeah,
It's
amazing, yeah.
that's definitely something for me as well, right?
Yeah.
The community, it brings people together in a way that I don't know if there's too many other things that can do that.
They're
right?
very accepting. We still let Gil around, and he drives an airplane.
Right?
So
It's fast though. I drove it.
Every single podcast, I got to give one little zing to him. So far, he hasn't zoned back, but it may be like episode 10 before he starts really throwing him back.
I'm gonna wait 2 years when you get your EV, and
Oh,
then I'm
then you're
gonna
gonna
put
go
together
back,
a whole
right?
montage of every
all the
time
clips.
that you're
They're
talking.
it might be 3 hours long.
Yeah, no kidding.
The cherry pick. He's gonna have a week's worth of work just for that.
For sure.
If I ever go EV, which I might one day. We'll see.
You may have
but
to.
tell us a little bit more about the Lamborghini, right? Because that was something. Was that beginning of last year you picked it up? When you-
November of 24.
Oh, it's 24. Okay, so yeah.
Yeah, I decided to sell the Shelby.
And the Shelby is what you had when we first met. So
Yeah.
we met Eric at one of the DA car shows.
April of 23
Yeah.
was, yep. And That was the first '88 show. Then when we did the Chariots for Hope, and I won that award that you guys built those nice, awesome trophies.
Everyone got one, so.
I met Troy Dietz, who
Yeah.
in turn introduced me to a ton of Lincoln people, and it's just been awesome. It's been a whirlwind, but it's been freaking awesome. And I consider all you guys my brothers. And
That's
so
amazing.
the Lamborghini, I wanted something different. I sold the Shelby. I was thinking about another Ferrari, but Troy told me, he's like, "Oh, you'll have way more fun in a Lamborghini." I'm like, "The hell is he talking about?"
Yeah.
And turns out I think I do.
Sure.
It's been a while since I've owned the Ferrari, but
But still, you
I
own
think-
both, right? So.
Yeah.
So that
Oh,
said,
Yeah.
Sorry, no one knows about what Lamborghini. Can you?
Gallardo,
Yeah,
2004
yeah.
Gallardo.
Uh-huh. And the story. So where'd you get it?
North Carolina. I found it on Car Gurus.
Okay.
And had it shipped here, and it's been fun. You know, a lot of maintenance, but unfortunately, but Jeremy Friedman told me about that
Yeah.
That's
before.
probably
So
what-
going into it,
Yeah.
I already knew going into it,
Yeah.
but it's been a blessing
Sure.
nonetheless.
I
Yeah.
think I know the answer based on the conversation we've already had thus far, but the one that got away.
The car that got away.
Yeah. Yeah, no, your wife might watch this. We're sticking to cars.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say, time out. This might not be good.
Yeah, pause it. I'm not.
The one that got. I was looking at a
He
couple.
found the one.
Yeah.
There's no getting away. Joe, we love
Yeah,
it.
but there's still may be some editing here, but we'll see.
The car that got away. There was one on Car Gurus or one of those sites. I think it was Car Gurus. It was a Murcielago salvage title, and it was cheap. And I was going to buy it, reluctant because the salvage title. But I thought, well, if I get into it cheap enough, then it should be fine. That one sold like that.
Gotcha.
So I think that if I was to pick a dream car, which I don't really have one, but if I was, it'd be the Murcielago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, there's not many. I think there's only one on the side of the state, or one
Oh,
in the
really?
state.
That's
I think.
around
Yeah.
right now.
Isn't
Wow,
there?
Interesting.
Could be.
Yeah, I think so.
No Mercy. That dude.
Yep.
We met a couple years ago.
Oh,
The black
that's
one.
right.
In
Yeah.
Fremont, right? Yeah.
Yeah, out of Fremont. We did see it out there. Yeah. Is there anything you would change about it right now? Like,
Which I think I told you the story. I pulled up next to him, like, I shouldn't say this, but pulled up next to him thinking it was you. Because I didn't see
Oh,
the
yeah,
and
he
I'm
did tell
honking,
me.
And he's like, and he just takes off. And I'm like, oh, that's not Eric.
Because at a glance, they
Yeah.
look pretty
Yeah.
much the same. Yeah. Yeah.
is there anything you would change about the experience you've had with it today, or the car itself in general?
No, I don't have any regrets whatsoever.
Not even one letter.
Not even. No regrets.
No regrets.
No. No. To answer your question, no, I don't. I don't have any regrets at all. Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't change anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what gives you personality with it? With the whole culture, like cars, motorsports?
You know, it's one of those things. Everybody knows me as Eric Gallardo. I don't know.
Do you have a tattoo? Or?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
God, that's a good question. I'm just me.
Yeah.
You know, I love life. I love people. Meeting new people turns into meeting more people, and
Yeah.
we share our lives together, and we learn off each other, and everybody's got a story, and I love learning people's stories.
So is it possible that it opens the door to be able to learn about, because
everything.
it draws so much attention,
everything.
right? It's a very unique vehicle. As are you, a unique person.
Absolutely.
You kind of go very well together. Like it's a perfect combination.
I agree.
You're not as loud as the car is, so that works. Right?
Yeah. It's
fair,
loud.
it's fair. Yeah,
It's
it's pretty
loud.
loud.
It sounds fantastic.
HOA loves
Thank
them.
you. Yeah, right. No, it does. It opens up a ton of doors to all kinds of different things, networking, and just, I mean, I can't even explain how important you guys are to me. Like, it's huge.
I appreciate
Appreciate
that
that.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, like I knew from day one when I saw that website, the DA website, I'm like, I got to get to know those two guys.
Thank you, Troy.
Yes, Troy. All the work. Thank
Yeah.
you, sir.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, it's been great.
But
I really appreciate it.
is there something that the whole community has helped you learn about yourself, like a car or the community? What is it? What have you learned
Or
about
during
yourself?
like driving, for example.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, like I said before, life's precious to me.
Mhm.
There's a lot I won't do in that car. I don't drive too erratic, crazy. So I've learned that at 54, I'm more careful.
Sure.
And I want everybody else to be careful and watch out for deer and things like that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I've learned pretty much, I think. Yeah.
Cherish.
Yeah, when you're
life.
younger,
Cherish
you
life.
take a lot more risks.
Oh, for sure.
Just to be young and stupid, right?
We're all lucky to be here,
like,
I think.
knowledge is wasted on
Every
the
day.
youth. I mean, youth is wasted on the. You know what I'm trying to say? What's
I
the
do.
saying?
Knowledge is wasted on the youth. Experiences, I don't know.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
We'll look it up. We'll put it in the
Well,
calendar. Youth,
Yeah.
youth is wasted on the young, or whatever it
Yeah.
is.
So, favorite DA event?
Ooh. Over the last couple years,
Yeah.
or
Since you-
just this
since you've
past
been
year?
around.
No,
Oh,
all of
since,
them.
yeah, from your experience.
They're all great, but I remember that Chariots for Hope one, the 0 to 60.
Oh, the
Yeah,
quick 60.
the quick 60
That
feet.
was fun.
I didn't do that with my car because I had just got it, and 1,200 horsepower. I didn't want to,
I wouldn't
put
want to
the-
stop that behemoth. The tires were
it
like.
wouldn't be good.
You're not going anywhere. So you're doing a
Yeah,
lot of spinning
Exactly.
at 60 feet.
Even Michelle, she wanted me to do it. She's like, I want to hear that car. I'm like, no, I
I'll
think
start
we're
it.
good.
I'll rev it, but I'm not doing that. Yeah.
But Troy did it, and his car, it was
Yeah.
brand new. It had a paper plate on it, and it was a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah.
Good times. I'd say that one, if I was to think about a DA event, that's the one that stands out the most
Okay.
That's awesome.
to me.
So you touched on a bunch of the other questions on this one category, but what could be better?
Or different.
With DA or with the car community?
DA.
Either or.
Yeah, I guess both. Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if you could do any better, really. I mean, you guys do a lot.
There's always room
You're-
for improvement, though.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm sure there is, but from the outside looking in, I think you guys do a great job.
Awesome.
You know
we,
what I mean?
We put this question on here, and so far we haven't gotten a whole bunch of feedback.
Yeah, no one wants
We're
to hurt our
we're-
feelings.
Yeah, we're we didn't
Oh.
put this as an ego stroke. We want actual, real,
Yeah,
because we want better. We want more engagement. We want how do we bring this to that next level? And maybe we need to reword the question because
Yeah, I
we're
think
not
so.
getting the feedback we thought we'd be getting.
Yeah.
Well, so, I mean, I'm the type of person, I'll be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest, I think that when I think about you guys in general, and Troy and Scott and everybody, and Robert, I think about how much you already do.
I figured he was gonna say how good looking I am. Whatever it is, what it is.
Well,
man.
that too.
I'm gonna go home. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go home, make some hot cocoa with some marshmallows. for myself.
Cry a little bit.
No, because you're always busy. You're always doing something. And I know you got a lot of other stuff going on too. But as far as the DA stuff and doing this, and how do you find time for all of it?
No, it's
You
fun.
know?
Well,
I
just
know
like,
it's
just
fun.
Like,
I
just like
know.
you like to share with people, like that for us,
Yeah.
it's community, right? Community is
And sometimes it's work, but when we're in the midst of it, it's like, even though he'll be mad at me, I'll be mad at him. Like, earlier
It's a
this
marriage.
week, earlier this week we had a tiff,
Yeah.
just minor stuff, but and misunderstanding, of course, because especially via text. But
he was wrong.
always
It's always wrong.
Puerto Ricans, But when we're in the thick of it, like there are times where we look at each other and we're like, this is amazing. Like seeing all these people happy and
For
just
sure.
bringing all these people together and
And it's
hearing
growing.
even what you shared earlier, which we didn't know, but that's why we do it, right? Like it's, and we have fun at the roll races, and we have it does
And I
bring
did
us
my
this-
first roll race
I
too.
know. I
That's
told-
right. Yeah, you
well, it
came
took
out
us
and
3 years or whatever it was.
It took you a little bit. Yeah.
Everybody wanted to race the slow Lambo too.
Well, it's funny though, because the stock Lambos are beautiful cars, and we were talking to Zach before about the horsepower ranges, right?
Yeah.
So you're what 550,
500.
500 horsepower. So a lot of power.
In a car that's fairly light.
Yeah, fairly light. So 500, it's a lot of power.
But nothing compared to my Shelby.
And exactly.
So going from the Shelby to that. I mean, it's,
Exactly.
yeah.
So there's definitely different levels and stages. And that being said, like we say every single time, there are people at every single horsepower at the road races. Come out. There's nothing too slow.
It was a blast.
Good time, right?
I ran one after the other I thought I was going to make a couple runs, right?
Yeah.
But, and then before I knew it, my oil light came on.
Of course.
Yeah.
And I was 2 quarts too low. So, no, great.
So this year he's going to bring 4 quarts oil so he can get even more races.
Yes. Yes.
I may have something new by then. We'll see.
Ooh.
Not new. I just want something a little bit newer.
Yeah, new to you.
New to me. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
maybe a 2012 LP Gallardo.
Okay.
Maybe
Okay.
something a little bit newer.
Cool.
Yeah.
Less maintenance.
Sure.
So
Sure.
yeah,
That you could beat on it and not get worried.
Hopefully.
After a full day of road racing.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I got a lot of other stuff going on.
Of course.
Yes,
Well,
yeah.
good luck. Hopefully.
Thank you. Yeah.
the car gods and whatnot are in your favor.
They're
and
aligned,
it lines everything up for you.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes. If cars weren't a thing, if motorsports wasn't a thing, what would you be doing?
Yeah, what would you miss?
Well, yeah, you'd be training
Falcons.
Falcons. I mean, we kind of
I'd be doing.
but what would,
I'd be doing that. I'll tell you one thing that I really appreciate that car for is the fact that I worked weekends nonstop until I got that car, and then it was weekends doing DA shows or whatever show it was, or hanging out doing a cruise. Now I don't work weekends.
There's something to be said for you time.
Big time. You know, I always thought, I got to work 70 hours a week so I don't have to do it 20 years from now. Well, here I was up until last year, still working 70 hours a week. 20 years later, and the same outcome. It's like, am I providing for my family? Yeah, I mean, we live pretty good. But now I need to scale the business. I need to build it.
Well, it's also the definition of insanity, right? So you keep doing the same thing over and over again. It's not
You
healthy
said it
for
right
you.
there.
It's not healthy for the family. It's just not healthy. You need some sort of release and reset.
So as a result of that car, I have ceased working all weekend. You know, a little bit on Saturday. I'll find myself in the office for a few hours or whatever. But other than that, no.
You're living on the weekends now.
Yeah.
You gotta live.
Yeah, even in the wintertime.
Yeah.
You know, I went to breakfast with Cody Cornett this morning, who I met through you guys.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Cody's awesome.
He's a good dude.
Yeah, and we went to breakfast this morning, and it's just been great, man. It's, I usually go with Jamal.
I heard he stopped working out though.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Let's see if he watches.
He was still pumped up this morning from working out this
We're
morning.
gonna throw some zingers here and there
Yeah.
just to see if we get a little like, okay, some people are watching
You
here,
get a
right?
text message.
Well, yeah, it'll be colorful, especially for Cody. He's a good dude.
Yeah, the
don't look
best.
at our private messages because there's some funny things, back and forth,
right.
especially on Instagram and stuff that dude sends me. But
He's good stuff.
I don't send him anything weird or
Right,
anyway,
right.
so-
And vice versa.
Yeah, no, not at all. What are you focused on right now?
Scaling my business.
Okay.
My roofing company. Yeah. Yeah. So I got rid of the last house. We flipped houses, and I sold off my towing company, or my 60% shares, in August. And I always thought that having my tentacles out and starting all these little businesses and all this crap was the way to succeed, but that's not. No.
Doesn't work for everyone.
It's too much.
Yeah.
You're diluting yourself, and it's just not. So I want to focus on one thing. Sold off all our assets, and now I'm focused on that, scaling. And I'll be 55 double nickels in August, and it's like I need shit to get off the pot, so to
Sure.
speak.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
So this is my last hurrah.
All right.
We'll see.
Yeah. It's gonna be the best one, I'm sure.
Yes, sir.
I'm
Because
sure.
you've learned so much with all the
Yeah,
other things,
yeah.
right?
I still feel like $1 million.
Well, it's good. You look like a
And you
million
Well,
look
bucks.
like
well,
$1 million
thanks.
bucks. Beat me to it. You beat me to it.
Got to stroke the ego for
Yeah, right.
You know?
All right, rapid fire.
Mhm.
All right, here we go. Street or track?
Rapid fire. So
It's
just a few
a tough
smaller
one.
words.
It
because
is
it's gonna
tough.
be
It's a
55,
tough
yeah.
one.
So even though I loved the roll races, I want to say street.
Yeah, I can't hate on that either.
Yeah.
Loud or fast?
Loud.
Ooh,
Clearly.
yeah.
Because I'm not
You
fast.
heard this man's car. that was a loaded question
Yeah.
right there. Build or buy?
Buy, for sure.
Night drives or sunrise?
Ooh, night. I like night.
Yeah?
Yeah.
NA or forced induction?
Probably forced induction.
Okay.
Gas, diesel, electric, or hybrid?
Ooh, gas.
Again,
Even
so
though
this
I
all
own a
speaks to
diesel.
the current car, though, right?
Yeah,
Everything?
yeah.
Okay. Windows up or windows down?
Down.
Windows
Okay.
down. Okay. Yeah.
Advice for anyone new to the scene?
Oh man. God, the opportunities are endless. It's like I don't know how to answer that. Really.
I mean,
You covered how the opportunities opened up for you through going to the car scene.
So
Is
get
there
off the
something you would
couch.
recommend to people, like when they go to events or they talking to a car person? Maybe someone is not. They see an Eric in his Lamborghini and they're like, "Oh, that's a nice car." At the gas station,
What do
I
I
know
have to
some
do
people
to
go to
attain
you,
it, you mean?
or just like, is it okay to walk up and say, "Hey,
Oh,
nice
absolutely.
car," right? I mean, I know for you, 100%, but like, is that something? Because I think a lot of people get intimidated.
when they see a nice car?
I think so.
They think
Yeah,
like pretentious.
You might be right. Yeah, but well, you know me. I'm the first person to let you. Hey, if you want to sit in, you want to go for a ride, let's go for a ride.
Mhm.
You got a license, you want to drive it, let's go.
I haven't driven it yet.
Troy,
I have.
You haven't asked.
Troy,
I have.
Troy got to drive it.
And you
before
did.
I have.
Yeah, you did.
You let my son drive. Even.
I did.
He
Yeah.
came, what? He came to my house and everyone else drove but me. He was offering, actually.
I mean,
no one had to ask.
you were too
Clearly-
busy.
Clearly, you're not trustworthy, sir.
Puerto Rican.
Yeah, right.
Or no, he
It's-
let you drive.
He
So
let me
he must
drive,
not like
it's
It's the
Sicilian.
Italian.
Okay.
It's the Italian in you. Yeah.
We've uncovered a lot on this podcast.
Don't let him. Don't convince anyone. It's just Gabe. It has nothing to do
Yeah,
with
that's
you.
right.
It's
That's right.
No. Very trustworthy. Very trustworthy.
That's awesome. You guys are great.
With nothing.
Takeaways for listeners. I guess it's very, very similar, but with your story and the life that you've lived to date, is there something that you would really like to get for people to understand about your story? I mean, well, other than when the book comes out, get the book.
Yeah.
But is
Yeah.
there something about you that you would really like for people to understand?
About me?
About you, or just maybe a lesson, maybe just I don't know, something that you'd like to have people understand. Then maybe it doesn't have to be about you, but a life lesson, something.
I think just go after your dreams. Go, just if it's something that you think you're going to enjoy, just do it. Love life, and if you can afford a car, don't go beyond your means, of course.
That in itself is a very good lesson.
It's huge. Yeah, don't go beyond your means. If I couldn't afford it, I wouldn't have bought it. I think that it's opened up so many doors. It's like mind-boggling, like seriously, freakishly mind-boggling. How many good people like you guys that I've met through this
Because of
community.
a car.
Because of a car.
Yeah.
It's like our text thread that we have. There's 25 or 30 of us, and that's just one text thread. There's others. Me, David Pham, Cody, and me, David Pham, Cody, and Carlos Cano.
Mhm.
We're us four are on one. It's
The
such
community.
a. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I ran into Carlos at the gym at Lifetime like 2 years ago, and I asked you. I said, God, he looks familiar. What's his name? Do you have his number? I reached out to him, talked to him at the gym. Now him and I are good friends.
They do the golf sports together.
We do.
Yeah.
We go golfing. We do so many things, man. It's just awesome, man.
That's amazing.
It's incredible.
And if you want someone's number, hit up Gabe because he's got everybody.
He's got 'em all.
Just so you know.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Eric probably has them all. Again, everyone knows Eric. So, where can people find you, like online, or this may resonate with them? The book, they may have questions about that. They may have questions about, hey, I want to drive that Lambo.
Yeah. So, Eric Hansen on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. The book will be available. Hopefully, it's going to be out March or April.
Okay.
The book will be available on
Congrats.
erichansenomaha.com.
Okay.
That's my website. It's my autobiography, just about a moderately successful man that thought he needed to drink every night to cope with being an entrepreneur or dealing with customers or
Sure.
whatever the excuse was.
Stress in
I
life.
I drank every night for 20 years, and it was a lot, but it never affected me. Ran
So-
successful business, woke up 5 o'clock in the morning, went to the gym, and thinking I was sweating the alcohol out, but it doesn't work that way.
No.
And it destroyed my pancreas. So it changed my life forever. For the better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I would say meeting you for me, has changed my life for the better. You're an incredible person.
You're awesome. Thank you.
Incredible
I
person. I
appreciate
think
you
that
guys.
anyone that comes in that is blessed to have you in their presence will
Thank you.
feel the
It
same.
means a lot.
for sure.
It really does. Yeah.
Well, Gil,
I love you guys.
Appreciate you.
What Gil said.
I do. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you for watching. You know the deal. Follow, like, and subscribe. Thank you, Eric Travis.
Thank you. Thank you,
Coming on.
everybody.
Yeah.
I appreciate you guys. It means a lot.
Yep. And we'll continue to do this as long as we can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To the next one.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Peace out, everybody.
See you guys.